Hello, and welcome to the second Acu AnMo course. We are going to start by looking at one of the most common energetic causes of joint pain. That is to say, the barriers. So, we will start by looking at the theoretical foundations. Next, we will see how to make a diagnosis. And finally, we will study the barriers of the upper limb in detail. That is to say, the passage is closed by silk threads held by invisible hands. Now, as soon as we talk about silk threads, we are talking about energy in Chinese medicine. Even if it may seem strange in present-day China, and therefore in the text derived from it, the word quan is no longer understood as a blocked passage from an energetic point of view. And so it is often translated, or generally translated, as joint. But we first translate the symptoms into energetic disturbances. And based on this energetic disturbance, we define the treatment, so the acupuncture point to stimulate. It's more illustrative to think of them as a dam on the flow of energy. Let's take, for example, a dam on the flow of yang energy. Let's take a dam at the level of the elbow as an example. At the level of the elbow, the flow of energy, yang, which flows from the shoulder to the wrist, is blocked at the elbow. If there is a temperature difference, it means there is a barrier. And if there is no temperature difference on either side of the potential barrier, then there is no barrier. And this temperature difference can even be measured with a thermometer that you can easily find in stores. It's the centrifugal yang that's blocked at the shoulder, causing shoulder pain. We will treat this barrier with point small intestine 14. Whose Chinese name actually means transporting energy to the outer side of the shoulder. That's exactly what we need. This point is located 4.5 fingers, which means below the fifth finger, horizontally, outside the tip of the spinous process of the first dorsal or thoracic vertebra. To find lung 6, we first need to locate point master of the heart 4 that we just described. And from this point, we will go 1.5 finger widths outward and 1.5 finger widths towards the elbow. And there we will find point lung 6. We have covered all the elements that will allow you to start applying Acu AnMo with your patients. So this is for shoulder pain, elbow pain, and wrist pain, knowing that barriers are a very common cause of pain. If you approach it with rigor, you'll see that the results are often spectacular, even in chronic pain. You can very well treat an elbow pain that has lasted for years in just a few sessions. With the difference in pressure, you know which barrier it is. Then you will consult your PDF to know which point you want to treat and where it is located. It's not more complicated than that. So, this second video is now finished, and I look forward to seeing you in the third video, where we will continue discussing the barriers, specifically the barriers of the lower limbs, the back pain barriers, and the overall protocol regarding the barriers of the limbs and the trunk. See you soon then.